Well, I don't know. It feels
I'd rather spend my own money on extracurricular activities than.
You're right. I don't know. Maybe it's just the skeptic in me that says you give $100 to a college student and they're not going to buy food.
I can't say that I haven't used some of the money they give us for meals for, like, bus rides home. They'll give us like $10, and I'll spend $5 and use the other $5 for
a chocolate bar.
A chocolate bar, yes, a chocolate bar.
I mean, Steve. I was expecting a bigger amount of money there. $10 and saving $5 is.
$5 will get you pretty far in college.
All right.
At a couple late night spots on the weekends. Not Hatters.
If you could see the facial expression I just gave Steve, then I think you would be able to appreciate the mood in the studio right now.
Well, you can go to a house and spend $5.
Yes, on cookies and milk.
Cookies and milk, love that stuff.
And yeah, I guess I don't know. I feel like giving $100 to a college student is not a wise business venture.
Considering we have practices twice a day, we're not really going to be able to do much else.
Yeah, that's true.
We're literally going to be practicing, sleeping, and eating.
And you have to eat, so.
Yeah, or else we'll die.
Yeah.
So.
That's generally the way that works.
In fact, I had Burger King before practice last night, and I ate dinner with Mike and Steve, actually. We had like a team meeting. It was a show dinner.
Yeah, Snooze Button Sports goes to dinner. It was great.
Yeah, it was. We should have taken pictures, but I didn't eat much. I wasn't very hungry.
Yeah, you
didn't feel too great.
You got the giant pile of stir fry, and then you ate like 2 things.
It's because the stir fry was terrible.
Well, hey, our cafeteria is excellent, and all the food they make is wonderful.
Sodexo sucks. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, Steve.
Well. It is hard to sugarcoat. I'm pretty sure they try to sugarcoat things that probably shouldn't be sugarcoated.
Like the mac and cheese.
Yeah, things.
Well, that's good some days. I will give that.
Last night, Jay was
loving it.
He was raving about the macaroni and cheese.
Wonder if he's awake. He probably isn't.
No, I doubt it. I doubt anybody is awake. If there's anybody out there listening right now, I commend you. But I also ask you what you're doing with your life. If you're listening to this show and you're not...
Please call in if you're actually for some reason listening.
Yeah, the number is 845-575-3691. Call in, whatever. I mean, we're not doing anything. We're just talking about sports and macaroni and cheese, so...
Yeah, we're sitting in a room with one tiny window, one big window. It's like a closet.
Yeah.
And,
you remember that R. Kelly song, Trapped in the Closet?
No.
Mm-hmm. No?
No.
It was like a 45-minute opera?
No.
Sure. You remember, right?
Faintly, yes.
I feel trapped in the closet right now.
I know Cleaning Out My Closet by Eminem.
Yeah. You look like Eminem sometimes, just a little bit.
Because my hair's blonde like his.
Yeah, and you got the eyes.
And you're white.
And I'm white.
And you're white. And, I mean, what other criteria is there to look like Eminem? Blonde, white? There you go. You have Eminem.
Kind of creepy.
Marshall Mathers is in the room with us right now. How do you feel about your new CD? Is it everything you expected it to be?
It's off the hook.
That was the worst Eminem impression I've ever.
I was trying to give you a better one, but
off the hook. Has anybody said that in like 8 years?
I take it back to the 80s.
Yeah, it was like
that was more like Run DMC. I tried to impersonate.
It's 1992 here at Snooze Button Sports, and we're taking it to you. So, we're going to go to commercial, because I don't even know how to react to what just happened here.
I don't even know how to go to commercial, so...
Yeah, I'm just going to turn my mic off now, and you'll learn about student government. I'm pretty sure all those commercials are from, like, 700 years ago. I'm just saying. Like, I don't recognize any of the names they list on those shows. It's alright, the mic's loud. Use it as, just embrace it. The mic is really loud.
It's kind of like, it's fun to play with the mic, and it kind of like moves in and out slowly.
It creaks like a... Miller. It creaks like a house from the 18th century. Like, everything you do to this thing.
18th century?
Yeah, like, this thing's
That's old.
Like 1700s.
It's fun to like...
I don't know if you guys...
It's fun to swing around. Like, here, put your mic up to the squeaky.
Put my mic up to the squeaky.
Does that work?
Yeah,
Oh, I hear it. Yeah.
yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it's all no. That's awesome. That's old school.
There's minus 2 viewers.
It's
listeners.
old school, like your Eminem
There's
impression.
-2 viewers,
Listeners. Whatever.
listeners. That's what I meant.
I said viewers. Also.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only people listening are people that are related to me, and like
I've tried to get my girlfriend,
In
but
Holland.
she's a class. So
yeah, it's all right.
Fail.
Though. It's all right that we podcast, and that means for those of you who don't know what that means, I'll spell it out for you in real simple terms. We record the show so that you can hear it, and
we
you
do.
know, yeah, we record the show. That's what he's doing.
Oh, I always wondered what that was.
Yeah, he's recording us right now.
You're always the loudest. You get the biggest, like.
Me?
Yeah, I like when you make the cool designs too.
Yeah,
Do 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 do.
we've got the equalizer going on Mike's computer
That
we're
wasn't that
recording,
loud.
that we're
Yeah, that was loud.
recording this with, and Miller keeps making the bar go up and down, and it's making cool designs on Mike's computer, and that's how easily amused we are
That one looks like a spaceship.
at 9:39
Yes.
on a Thursday morning. In
Mm.
Poughkeepsie.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
some news. I
Yeah.
got some sports news,
Sports
actually.
news.
Wow, I am the loudest.
Holy God! Everybody, stop what you're doing. If you are listening to the show, put down.
Well, it's not
what-
that big of news.
I
okay,
don't
but-
care. Steve Miller has sports news.
And it's not about swimming either.
Wow.
My girlfriend
Mm.
actually just joined the Penn State Berks women's basketball team. She's their new point guard.
Oh, well, all right.
That's exciting.
Congratulations to one Sam Mitchell for running the point at Penn State Berks. What is it Division III or is it?
It's actually Division III, yeah.
Nice.
So she has her first game next Tuesday
Who do they play?
against Immaculata College of
the
Pennsylvania.
Mighty Max.
So they used to be really good. I don't know how good they
Yeah,
are now.
Immaculata used to actually be an all-girls school too.
Yes.
I remember they were actually an all-girls school and they were good at basketball, and then everything died.
Actually, it's funny. You know that Mighty Max movie? The movie they were doing about the
No.
Immaculata? They were doing a movie about the Immaculata girls
Wait,
basketball
was it like
team.
a Disney movie or?
No, legit movie.
Oh, I don't know.
And they filmed at Westchester University some. And I actually was in that movie.
Yes.
I am a
Extra.
well, if it comes out.
a movie
I haven't
star.
seen it yet. Can you search that? Can you look that up?
Yes, sir.
I am actually
What's it
so
called?
just search Mighty Max. You can
Go to IMDb, Mighty Max.
No, I wouldn't go to IMDb. I would. Okay. Well.
They
Well,
put out stuff that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, but I don't know what the name of that.
Is it MACS? Or
Yeah, MACS.
But anyways, I'm an extra in the scene where they play. I think they're playing Westchester University or something at that point. But that would make sense. But
Look at the. Is it a story about a girls basketball team? Is there's a movie?
head basketball coach at a tiny all-girls Catholic
yes,
college.
that's the one.
Yeah, 2010. Miller, we're
March.
March 2010. We're
Yes,
all going
me
to see it.
and a couple of my friend David McCormick and his family are in it.
Nice. How did you get that gig?
His dad actually. I was hanging out at his house, and his dad was like, "We're filming a movie. You want to go be extras?" And I was like, "Heck yeah!"
You don't have to like sign up to be an extra. They don't like.
No,
they
you
don't
just
even
showed
profile.
up, and we were literally a spectator. Look, there's my name on. No, I'm just kidding. My name's not on IMDb. That would be sweet.
I'm so upset. My name's on IMDb. I was in some movie in 1980.
Actually, if you search Stephen Miller on Google, you will get me.
Really? You don't get? Oh well, yeah, because you spell your name differently than.
Wrong. Actually, search Stephen Miller, and then you might have to put Marist after it, but that's okay.
Yeah, but
Is it
I
a
mean,
PH or a V?
yeah, he's PH because the other Steve Miller.
Is PH?
PH.
The other Steve Miller is obviously gonna warrant the most Google hits.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put Marist.
We're playing with Google at this point.
The
That's-
Google machine.
See, yep, player bio. I have a bio.
Ooh.
The Google.
Oh, and
machine-
there's actually a pretty fresh picture of me.
Yeah, dude, you look like a killer.
I do. What? Excuse you?
I'm just kidding. Have you seen my ID card?
Have you seen my ID card?
Yes, I've seen your ID card again.
Has anyone
That
seen
was-
mine? I lost it.
That was
I'm just kidding.
that was where the Eminem reference came in. When I saw your ID card, I thought Eminem.
I don't look like that, do I?
I
I don't
That's-
look like Eminem in my picture for swimming. But
you don't, not there, no. No, you look like a boss in your picture of swimming.
You look happy.
When I said killer, I meant it in a good way. It was a positive connotation.
Should I talk about swimming? I feel like I should.
Yeah,
like that.
tell us some things about swimming. In
Okay,
the water.
well, we just sucks. No, we love swimming. This past weekend we were up at Ryder in Lawrence, New Jersey.
Lawrenceville, yeah.
Lawrenceville, New Jersey, and our girls had a real close meet. They ended up losing by 3 points, I believe it was.
I don't know how points work in swimming, but okay.
Neither do I, actually. But that's really close.
I just jump in the water and I do what they tell me.
Really close. Like that's. No, really, I do just swim. But our boys, on the other hand, had quite a. Let's not talk about it.
You said you should talk about swimming, so I'm just letting you go.
Our boys.
Did you get smacked around a little bit by old Uncle Ryder?
Well, I mean, and our coach said this, and I feel he's probably right with it. He usually is, but we didn't really show up as a team. We kind of all went focusing on our individual goals more than our team goal of winning.
Yeah.
We didn't cheer as much. We weren't a team like the girls were. We were just a collection of guys swimming.
As opposed to a swimming team, which is a collection of guys swimming.
But cheering for each other.
But, yeah, I mean...
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And
you guys can pick it up, though. It's early in the year, right?
Yeah, I mean, our overall goal is max. And...
Or as proper pronunciation would have it, the MAACs. The MAAs.
Actually, proper pronunciation is Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference.
Well, yeah, but we didn't pronounce those. We were pronouncing the abbreviation.
Anyways, Max, because I'm from Philly, and I have an accent, apparently.
Because I'm from the Delph.
Because I'm from the Delph. Can we not show me the picture of the Yankees celebrating?
There's Jabba.
Yeah, let's look at that picture, because they deserve to look like that.
Let's look at it.
They look so sad.
5 reasons the Phillies.
They have a reason to. I feel like they should start practicing today.
Charlie Manuel, you have to feel bad for him. He's the happiest looking old guy in the world, and he's just, they lost it. They weren't the team they were last year. I mean, they were up until the last. I feel they were playing really well up until they played the Yankees. Everybody, I feel like it all came down to rotation depth. I mean, last year you had Cole Hamels was unstoppable.
Yeah, he was pitching really well, and
Jamie Moyer pitched really well.
Need him back.
No, we don't. He sucks. He's really old, and he doesn't play baseball well anymore.
He really is.
They had Brett Myers, who was playing really well. So
Wolf didn't play.
Those three were really, really good, and unfortunately, it didn't amount to anything. And yeah, they had Blanton. So,
what we really needed was Cliff Lee to just stay Cliff Lee.
It was weird because the playoffs last year actually helped the Phillies because then they got to go to a 4-man rotation and they didn't have to pitch whoever their sorry excuse for a 5th starter was all year. So that was holding them back in the regular season because they had to throw a 5th starter, and then when they got to the playoffs, they got to shorten up the rotation, and it all worked out. But this year, the Phillies couldn't even scrap together a decent. They had Cliff Lee, Pedro, Cole Hamels, and Joe Blanton. Okay, that's not bad. But I mean, people looked at Pedro and the fact that he was playing well, but they considered it like he was actually a viable option when everybody knows that Pedro's an old guy and he's not reliable at all.
Cliff Lee on one day would have been better.
Yeah, honestly, why not just bring him in?
I don't even know what I want to say.
Oh,
you're dealing with a lot of depression right now.
I am.
It's okay.
I really want to watch this video.
Oh, what's the video? We won't be able to
Beatboxing flute Sesame Street.
I want to see what that's about.
By the way, today is the 40th anniversary of Sesame Street, according to Google.
I didn't know that. 40th anniversary.
Go to Google. We got the Cookie Monster.
We've got Mike on Google Patrol right now.
We've just been messing around on Google. Trademark.
Can that just be our show from now on? Can our show just be messing around on Google with Steve, and Mike?
I like to tape my hands and thumbs to see what it would be like to be a dinosaur. I do too.
Dude, that is when you type in "I like."